So I swim, you know what I'm saying, to the rocks. And I ain't fronting. I'm playing it cool, but inside I want to cry, fam. When y'all see the picture at the end, the video I'm gonna post with this, you gonna be like, ain't no way. I got cooked. So I climb up off the rocks. I get out, Wayne gets out. I asked the Jamaican dude, like, yo, did it look like I got messed up? He's like, I thought you died, homie. I was like, what? I thought you died, brethren. I thought you were a dead man. I was like, hey, yo, it was that bad? He said, yeah, man, yeah. You heard bad. Yeah, you big time flop. I'm like, oh, shit. Welcome back to another episode of the Chronicles of Mike Murphy with your narrator, comedian Mike Murphy. Hey, before we go any further, man, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment, tell a friend and tell a friend. Any way that you can contribute to help growing my audience on this channel, I greatly appreciate it because I said it before, I'll say it again. Without you, there is no me, and I'm thankful for that. In today's episode, I'm going to tell you how my destination wedding got canceled in Jamaica and I almost broke my back during the vacation. But you know, before I get into that, I got to take you back to how it all started. So this is March of 2016. Me and my fiance is planning a destination wedding to Jamaica, right? We doing all the planning. Okay, let me take it back. She's doing all the planning. I'm doing the paying. So she's handling everything. I'm not going to get into why, but we end up calling the wedding off after we had already invited people. So I knew most people, you know, black people, they wait until the last minute. I knew most people ain't buy flights, hotels, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I knew we was good on that. So I'm telling people like, yo, the wedding off, you know, sorry for any inconvenience, yada, yada. My man Wayne and my man Rel Mac, both like, bro, we already paid in full for everything. Them and their wives, you know what I'm saying? So they already paid, you know what I'm saying? So they locked in and we had already paid, me and my fiance. So most of that money we couldn't get back for like the resort. There was stuff that we just couldn't get back. So I'm like, yo, I know we canceled the wedding, but do you still want to go on vacation? And to my surprise, she was like, yeah, I'm with that. I'm like, oh, because, you know, for women, man, y'all, the wedding is big to y'all. So for it to get canceled is like, it's canceled and you want me to still go to Jamaica? Yeah, right. But I guess she was looking at the silver lining, like, I'm getting a vacation out of this if I can't get the ring. So anyways, I hit Wayne and them up. They like, yo, we still gonna go. We like, bet. So a couple weeks later, my man Radar hits me up like, yo, bro, is it cool if I bring my shorty and I go? I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely cool because it's gonna be like a couples thing. He's like, bet, give me all the information. So I give Radar the information. So because Radar didn't book with us doing like the wedding group, he stayed on the same resort as us, but he stayed like 3 or 4 buildings down. Walking distance easily, just a couple, 30 seconds away, but still not right where we at. Boom, we get to Jamaica. Everything is good. We eating jerk chicken on the beach. The vacation is going without a hitch so far. We enjoying ourselves. It's good, right? So we sign up for all the excursions and all that. Dunn's River Falls, Rick Cafe, all that kind of stuff, right? So when we signing up, I'm like, how much is the packages they telling us? Now, I know me, and I'm thinking I can speak for them, that the men is going to pay for the women. We're going to pay for everything. So we pay, everything set up, we got the dates, and the ladies like, yo, how do y'all want to get there? We're like, what do you mean? They're like, nah, you got 2 options. You can either reserve a whole bus to yourselves in case y'all just want some privacy, or y'all could just be on with a group of other people. I'm like, oh yeah, no, we ain't doing that. How much is it? I'll cover that. How much is that? The private joint. They tell us, oh yeah, let's get that. So we get the private joint. So the first night, they all leave off the resort and go to Margaritaville. Me and my girl, we tired. We the oldest. We older than them. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of energy. I beat on the balcony. And I was cooked. I went to sleep. Yeah, we'll catch y'all tomorrow. So they go to Margaritaville, right? I guess you got to get a taxi, cab, whatever it is over there. They pay, go to Margaritaville. And anybody ever been there? We stayed at the Rio, and not Negro, Ochos. No, not Ochos Rio. It don't matter. We stayed at one of the reus. So what I learned is that those Americanized place outside of the resort, oh, they be taxing because they know people got the bread. It ain't like, oh, Jamaica's not that wealthy of a country. To get in the club is $2. Nah, they taxing. So they all went out. I don't know nothing about that. They go out, have a good time. Boom. So I guess the next day was the Rick's Cafe joint. And I think maybe Dun Rivers Falls. I could be mistaken. But anyways, none of that doesn't matter. We get on the little bus. We driving. I say, yo, fam, how long is it from here to the, you know what I mean, the cafe? Oh, it's like an hour, 45 minutes. Oh, yeah, you're burned, bro. We got to get some liquor. We on vacation. We don't got no 80 proof. Nah, let's go get the liquor, bro. Stop somewhere. We need liquor. He like, ah, yeah, we'll stop in a little town. Y'all can get out, be quick because it's not really safe. And I ain't saying I'm the toughest dude but we come from the hood. I'm like, bro, we going to be straight. Let us out. But before we even get there, my man Rail was like, man, I wish he had the aux cord. I wonder if he got the aux cord so I could play music. And I'm looking at Rail like, oh, nigga, he don't got no aux cord, bro. Why would you even think that? This is my ignorant mindset thinking that this poor country, this dude don't got the aux cord. Rail was like, yo, you got an aux cord? He's like, a what? He was like, the cord to play music. He's like, oh, yeah. Buddy reaches back in a book bag, just pulls out an aux cord. Like, yeah, I got you. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm the dumbass. Rail grabbed the cord, hooked the phone up. Boom, we got the Future playing. We turned, you know what I'm saying? But all we got to do is get the liquor now. We pull up to the spot. We jump out. We go into the little liquor where they selling the liquor at or whatever. We looking around. They got a bunch of local stuff. I'm looking for like a white Hennessy. That's what I want. I don't see nothing. The line is long. It's like 15 people in line. I finally see one bottle of white Henny. I grab it. Yo, how much is this? Let's just say he said $30. I gave him 50. Yo, I'm not waiting in line, fam. Here you go. Keep the change. We out. Everybody looking at me crazy. I felt like a rapper walking in a strip club in Atlanta, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all walked in, like, mobbing in. We had that swag, that confidence. We going in there. Yeah, let me get the bottle while I'm cutting the line. Here's the 60 ball, 50 ball, whatever I paid him, right? We dip. We get on a bus. So the bus ride is like 2 hours. So at some point, we didn't dance. I got a video of that, but I don't got no rhythm, so I ain't going to post it. Maybe I'll play it at the end. But we dance, we partying, we turning up, all that, right? Rail like, yo, I got to piss. I'm like, all right, well, you got to wait. It ain't like we just stop. He like, nah, I can't. I'm going to the back now. But at this point, we didn't already cleaned out the white Henny. That bottle's gone. So he give me the bottle. I'm going to piss in the bottle. We like bet. He go to the back of the bus. Now, homie cuz driving the bus is hitting every bump in the world in Jamaica. Goo, 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 goo. He got the air ride seat, so it's comfortable for him. The rest of us in the back, we dislocating the spine. It's crazy for us, right? Rail back there trying to pee in the bottle. I just see a stream of what I'm assuming is his piss coming from the back of the bus under the seats to the front. I'm like, oh, we lifting up. Well, I see him back there stressed, like trying to piss in the thing. We laughing at him. We know we cracking jokes. He finally finished that or whatever. I know he got piss on his hands. I ain't even going to even bring that up. He finished pissing or whatever. Boom. We get to Rick's Cafe. Now, if you've never been to Jamaica, never been to Rick's Cafe, they got the rocks you could jump off, like the ledges into the water. And they got like 4 different levels. They got like the little kid level. It's like 6 feet. Then they got like a little higher level. It might be like 8 or 9 feet. Then they got one that's like maybe 15, 16 feet, I believe. And you could Google this and find out exactly what it is. But then they got the joint that's like 35 feet, the big boy joint. Now, I'm an adrenaline junkie. I ride motorcycles. I went skydiving. I do all that stuff to get my blood flowing. So I can't wait to go in there and jump off the cliff. I didn't watch videos on YouTube. I'm ready for it, right? We get to Rick's Cafe. Now, listen, this is probably not what it sounded like or what it looked like when we got there. But this is what it felt like to me. The 8 of us was walking in. I felt like it was when we walked into the corner store. Like we was like the VIPs. We walked in like, yeah, what's up? Yo, where the cliff at? I'm asking boys, where the cliff at? I'm jumping in. I'm diving head first. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good swimmer. I grew up swimming. I swam in the military. I'm elite with the swimming. So I'm like, yeah, where the cliff at? They like, yeah, it's down that way. We like, yo, bet. We just walking in. And it felt like everybody was looking at us like, oh, who's that? Like we were stars. I know that's not how it was, but that's how it felt to me. So we walk right over to the cliff or whatever. I walk up, you know, I was like maybe a couple, 2, 3 people in line in front of me. So I walk up, I hit the Jamaican dude with the, yo, can I dive in? He was like, oh yeah, why don't you jump one time, see how that feel, get a feel for the water, you know, and all that. Then you spin the block and then you dive another time. I'm like, oh, bet. I jump right away, right? Wayne don't wait. I mean, you supposed to wait till the person land and swim out. We from Garfield, dog. We from the ghetto. We horse playing in the water. We doing all that stuff growing up. As soon as I jump, I hear Wayne coming down behind me. I'm not even in the water yet. And I hear him like, yeah. I'm like, oh shit. I hit the water. He hits the water right behind me. We swim off. He's like, yeah, it was fun as hell. We like, all right, we thinking Rail and Radar next. Nah, they up there Rail sweating like a stripper in church, right? He ain't trying to jump. The ladies is kind of like, I don't know neither, because this joint kind of high though, for real. So I can't, this part of it is a little bit vague, but I don't know if Radar jumped. Some of the girls jumped or whatever. My girl jumped from the high point. Some of the other girls jumped from like the lower one. But they cheering Rail name on. Rail, Rail, Rail. I don't know if it was like that. I might be exaggerating, but they was definitely hyping him up to jump. And he's like, hold on, let me take off my watch. He got Rolex. Like, yo, bro, just jump in the water, man. You playing around because you scared. So as he's like looking and trying to see if should I do it or not, I'm like, man, watch out. So I go to run to dive. And the dude is like, nah, no running. I'm like, all right. So I just dive. Now, I've diving, whatever you want to call it, off many a diving boards as a teenager, as a kid, no problem. But I always ran first. When dude didn't let me run, it kind of messed up my flow. So when I had to just, from a standstill dive, I said, oh, I got this. I dive and everything is going straight. And at one point, my body starts to tip over and all back, paws hitting the water. It sounded like a car crash, right? Now, I know when I'm diving that it's going bad. Like, I know that I'm about to die. I already know it. And we're in Jamaica. I'm like, oh, I'm not making it back to my family. This is crazy. I'm really checking out in my head as my body is twirling. I hit the ground. It feels like 1,000 bullets hit my back. I'm like, oh. Now, Wayne jumps right in because he's like, oh, the nigga's dead. Let me go save him so he don't float off into the ocean. So Wayne jumps in to get me. I come right back to the top like, oh, whew, I'm good, bro. He's like, yo, you straight? I'm like, I'm cool. I'm trying to play it off. Like, hey, bro, I'm cool. Why would you ask that? Dumbass question. Like, he like, nigga, just stop it, nigga. And you know why I'm asking you. Your back's on fire, bro. My back looked like NBA Jam rim, dog. Like, my shit was cooked. So I swim, you know what I'm saying, to the rocks. And I ain't fronting. I'm playing it cool, but inside I want to cry, fam. When y'all see the picture at the end, the video I'm going to post with this, you going to be like, ain't no way. I got cooked. So I climb up off the rocks. I get out, Wayne gets out. I asked the Jamaican dude, like, yo, did it look like I got messed up? He's like, I thought you died, homie. I was like, what? I thought you died, brethren. I thought you were a dead man. I was like, hey, yo, it was that bad? He said, yeah, man, yeah. You heard the bad. Yeah, you big time flop. I'm like, oh, shit. So I climb back up. My pride is like, nah, fuck that. You got to go back up there and do it again. Just go right to the top and just dive again. But then my rational side kicks in and my lower back feeling like I might have discs that moved around somewhat is like, bro, you sure you want to do this? Because if you really get hurt, they don't have ambulances. That dude told me if you get hurt, you got to go to the hospital the same way you got here, which was in that little bus thing we was in. And I remember being on that rocky road with them potholes. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking if I do get hurt, I'm ruining everybody's vacation because they're going to come to the hospital, sit with me. We in Jamaica. I don't want to do that, all about my pride, but I do want to dive back in. So I'm talking myself off the ledge, honestly, because a part of me is about to be like, man, fuck them. I'm doing it. I get back up there for the third time. Rel finally jumps in. He didn't jump off the top one, I don't think. Everyone went already. So I'm like, I'm going again. Wayne is like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, bro, just come with me. He's like, all right, bet. We get up there. I jump a third time, but I don't dive. I just jump. But my mental is so messed up that when I jump in, I don't keep my legs closed, like my feet closed. Because what happens is your feet being closed, that's the first thing that hits the water. And that's what kind of breaks it so you can go through. I kept my legs spread a little bit, so all the water hits me right in my balls and the bottom of my ass. Like, it felt like I got kicked in my nuts as hard as possible. I hit that water. I was like, I almost threw up. That hurted more than the back. And I was like, yo, bro, we out, bro. Like, we didn't order no food at Rick's Cafe. After that, we just left. Like, I was like, yo, can we just leave? Like, I don't know if something's really wrong with me or not. They're like, yeah, let's bounce. So we dipped from Rick's Cafe. We go have dinner somewhere on the beach, some romantic shit, bonfire. It was sexy. I was hurting, but we went. We do that, all right, whatever. So yeah, Does River Falls might have been another day. Might have been the day before or something. Because we definitely didn't do that in the same day. There's no way I was even physically capable of doing that. So the next day, we go to like just the beach or something. And I buy all the ladies these edible brownies off to some Jamaicans on the beach or whatever. We out there swimming or whatever. We go back to the room because we got a dinner. It's like, I think it's like our last night there. We have a steak dinner planned at the resort. So when everybody get back to their rooms, some people taking showers, taking naps or whatever for dinner tonight. So I wake up, I get in the shower. When I get out the shower, my girl is gone. I don't know where she's at. I go looking for her. She's in the room with Brittany and Daenerys, Rail and Wayne's wife. They all in there eating the cookies or whatever. Wayne and Rail was together because their rooms was right next to each other. Ours was right across the hall. Radar's is down a couple buildings down. So when I come back, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Nobody's saying nothing to me. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we get dressed or whatever. We go to dinner. We get to dinner. Everybody's there but Sonya. That's Radar girl. She not at dinner. And I'm like, yo, what's Sonya at, bro? Like, they're like, the fuck she taking all long? We can't eat without her. I'm getting frustrated because I'm hungry. We all dressed up. And I remember I had on a navy blue Ralph Lauren three button polo shirt. I think some khaki shorts and like some navy blue Sperry boat shoes, right? And that's important in a minute why I say that. So everybody else got on, they got white slacks, they dressed up. I got shorts on, I'm thinking it's gonna be hot in Jamaica, I can't wear pants. At night you go wear pants, but I didn't, I wore shorts. So I'm like, man, I'm about to go get Sonya, bro. She taking forever. So I get up to go walk away and I see her coming out. So I sit back down. She sit down with her. She don't sit next to Radar. But my dumb ass, it don't even register to me. So I'm like, yo, what the hell was you doing? You taking all day, you know what I'm saying? What's up with you? She ain't saying nothing. My girl under the table kicking me. I'm like, yo, stop kicking me. What the fuck is wrong with you, yo? Like, not even picking up on the social cues. Like, low key a little like autistic in his moment. Like, not reading no social norms of what's going on, not picking it up. I'm like, yo, why y'all ain't sitting together, man? Y'all mad, weird and shit. What the fuck? She kicking me. I'm like, yo, stop kicking me. She elbow me. I see Wayne like, everybody giving me the dirty look. I'm like, damn, something going on I don't know about. So I started like cracking jokes or something. And Wayne said, man, go ahead, dog. You dress like you go to Montego Bay Elementary School. Hey, yo. The button up, the shorts, and the boat. She said Montego Bay Elementary School. Dog, I was cooked. I couldn't even do nothing. They started flaming me. So that kind of distracted us from what was going on, right? So after dinner, we go to like the little nightclub on the resort. We in there or whatever. And there's this thirsty ass dude. He's whining and, you know, grinding and doing all that Caribbean shit on the hose. You know what I'm saying? So he walking up to all the shorties trying to holler at him. They like, nah, we here, we cool. And I'm kind of getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Because I see him going to each and every one of them. I think he went up to Brittany, was like the last straw. And I snapped, like, yo, fam, she said she cool, she got a man. Nigga, like, back up. He like, no, tell her man to tell me that. I said, nigga, I'm telling you that. And I slammed down this plastic cup, not realizing like how it bounced everywhere. It made like a kind of a scene. And I tried to go after dude and they broke it up. I don't know why I would do that. 'Cause I'm not trying to go to jail in Jamaica. I was about to crush homie because he just kept trying to violate our women. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you? So they finally separated us. I'm like, I'm talking crazy to son. He ended up just like walking away or whatever. So eventually they tell me what happened with Radar and Sonya prior to that. Remember I told you the girls was all together in the room? When I came out, everybody was together and no one told me nothing. So what happened was, that was the last night we was there and Sonya wanted to go back to Margaritaville. Well, everybody did. And I wasn't a part of this conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I guess Radar's money wasn't, the funds wasn't all the way where they were supposed to be. And he was like, nah, we not doing that. They was taxing last time. I paid for the whole trip. He's telling us he paid for the whole trip. Come to find out he didn't. He just paid for like her excursions. Not the flight, not the, none of that. But he's telling us like, yeah, I paid for her whole trip. They arguing or whatever because he don't want to spend the money to go to Margaritaville. She say something like, man, you're broke as hell. She called him a broke boy or something like, I don't want to say she was out of line because he was being like cheap, but she definitely went right for the jugular and called him broke. He snaps, takes her suitcase. Now the hotel, the resort we're staying at, the rooms is if you walk out at your door, it's outside. You see palm trees or whatever, like it's outside. He dumps her whole suitcase of clothes all over the balcony. There's panties and bras and shit in the tree. Like, yo, he's wilding, right? Again, I don't know none of this happened because I was in the shower when it took place and no one gave me, you know what I mean? No one caught me up to speed. He didn't threw all her clothes out the, no, time out. She called him broke and hit him in the face with a pillow, like a pillow fight. Now, I don't condone people putting their hands on each other, nothing like that. But what I took it as, she was just like playing, kind of like, oh, you make me mad. Not like some, like really like physically trying to hurt him or whatever. That's a pillow too, man. Nigga, man up. But she hit him with the pillow. He bugged out. Dumped the suitcase all over the environment. You know what I'm saying? And then she's freaking out. She goes back to the room and she's telling them like what he did, all this. It's over. That was the end of the relationship. When we left Jamaica the next day, like in the afternoon, their flight was a couple hours before ours because we all bought our tickets together. I told you he didn't come with us. So his flight left like 3 hours before ours did. He rode to the airport with her. She left him at the airport. Like when we got back to Pittsburgh and we landed, he was still at the airport. Like, yeah, can I get a ride? Boy waited at the airport like 3 or 4 hours or something for us to get back because she left him there. I'm like, bro, you was doing crazy. You should have knew not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you talk wild to her knowing she had rode you to the airport, all that, like acting like you paid for the whole trip when you really just paid for the excursions. That was the end of the relationship. He's married now, moved on, found someone he loved to death or whatever. I'm happy for him. But that was one of the craziest trips. I almost broke my back. Jerry Springer altercation with Radar and Sonya, and I almost got arrested for trying to fight the freaky man trying to grind on all our chicks at the little Jamaican dance hall on a resort. So that's my story about how, my Jamaica story in 2016. Again, man, before we get out of here, man, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Any way you can help contribute to growing this channel, I greatly appreciate it because without you, there is no me. So until next time, y'all be safe, man. These are the Chronicles of Mike Murphy.